Hey guys, welcome to Lee Hendricks Gold and the Uwharrie National Forest. And I'm looking for more gold. I was doing a little prospecting last weekend and found a little bit of gold right in this area. It went cold and I moved on, but I need to go the other direction. I'll show you what I mean. So I just did a test bucket right here. It's hard to see, I know, with the glare on the water, but right in there, just kind of slopes off. You can see this is a bench here. There's some diggings from last week. I'll throw that back in when I'm done. But right in there is where I'm interested because I didn't come through here. I was looking down in there, and as I went out, the gold stopped. So it's pretty much just settling out as soon as it drops over this ridge. So it should be some right in here. We'll take some samples and see. I want to give a big thank you to Keith Netterwald, who got me this pan, and he even brought it to me. So thank you, Keith. Hey, Keith, I appreciate it, man. I'm hoping to find some gold with this right now. This is tough, y'all. I'll show you why. I brought my tripod, but I always unscrew the top because it gets messed up if I leave it on there and throw it in my bag. So I forgot to grab it, and I can't do anything with this tripod now until I get the top, which I'm not going to walk back for that. So I'll come back and just show you a pan full of dirt from right there. All right, there's my pan of dirt. See, I've clouded up the water a little bit. It'll clear up in a second. But I want to get these big rocks out first. All right, let's see what's in here. This is a heavy. I don't think I can do this one-handed. That's a heavy pan. I'm just going to show you guys. Well, I didn't find much in that pan. To really zoom in to see it. There's 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, that's about all that is in this pan. I wouldn't call that a good pan. You can see just their little tiny micros, not much to them. I still think I'm going to do a bucket here just in case I was digging in the wrong spot. I'll fan out a little bit. I might have already gotten the good gold from right in there. I still think it might veer off a little bit. Maybe it's out in the deeper part right in there. There's also some grooves out in there. I don't want to give this up yet. I just ran a sluice half bucket. So this is about 2.5 gallons of material that I've gotten down to just black sand. And I'm just going to pan it out. Let you guys see it. And it's already, I believe you can see that. Nice amount of gold from half a bucket. So it'd be twice that if it was a full bucket, and that would be a really good bucket for me. So it's a good thing I didn't just pass from that one pan. That doesn't give you a great reading of a creek when you just go off of one pan. Better to take a bucket, or a half bucket in this case. how clean I'm getting that. So there's going to be any black sands left. There she is. Not too bad. Oh no, my sniffer bottle's over there. Oh well. Found a nice amount of gold at that other spot, but I was heading back to my main area. And this is kind of disgusting to see because I was downstream of that. I'm trying to decide whether I want to try to drag that out and get it out of the water or leave it alone. I hate to leave it there because it's just going to keep decomposing. If I pull it up on land, it's going to stink. Unless I bury it, which I could dig a hole and bury it. Have to be a pretty good size hole for that. I don't know, it's pretty nasty. Yeah, that's the part I don't like. Well, I got this doe up on the creek bank and out of the water. That's about all I'm going to be able to do because it is heavy. I had to take this big log and use a slider up on the bank. She's heavy. She's buoyant in the water, but once I got her out of the water, she was probably 120 pounds, if not more. And yeah, you can't just grab those legs and start pulling. She's pretty nasty. At least here on dry land, the vultures and things that eat dead things can help speed the process along. But yeah, I can't get her up high enough that digging a hole was going to be worthwhile. And it's going to stink. But you know, maybe I'll just give this a few weeks before I come back through this area. Ugh. Well, here is the snuffer dump for the day. There's a nice little pinch of gold there. That might be about a quarter gram. It's not bad for this area of Uwharrie. It's isn't really known for the gold here, but it's a nice peaceful place other than dead rotting deer in the creek. But that's the first time that's ever happened, so hopefully it'll get disposed of by the other wildlife soon enough before I come back. Looks better in the dark. There's a few little pieces down there. Oh, time to go home. Check that out. It's pretty cool. Another one right here. All right, time to get this gold into the weighing pan and see what it comes out to be. I'm hoping it's going to be at least a quarter. The best way to get the gold up is to either have it wet and the brush dry, or the brush wet and the gold dry. So it's easier to dry the brush off than the gold. Still got too much water in this pan. That'll help. Of course, the air conditioner is going to come on right when I'm doing this. Alright, so I got all the gold in the little pan. Just going to pour off the water a little bit. And to get that last little bit, just going to wick out the water with this paper towel. And all I gotta do now is dry it on the little hair flattener thing, and we'll be ready to weigh it. Alright, we're getting ready to weigh this up. I'm gonna tear it out now, and I'm just gonna dump this gold in. Well, I didn't get quite a quarter of a gram, but I did break 0.2. So I'm pretty happy with that. Saw some nasty stuff today though, didn't I? Lord have mercy. .2.